So we are here at this job site about to do the unthinkable. We're about to crush these bushes apparently. I'm going to be dropping off the dumpster and laying it just basically on top of these bushes. Customer said it's perfectly fine. She said, well, I'm just going to walk away and it's not going to be a big deal. I don't really care. Do what you got to do. So we're about to go get this all taken care of. So the bush was there and now it's not. That may be the most sketchy thing I've ever done. Probably not. It was certainly nerve-wracking a little bit. Thankfully, the homeowner literally was like, I'll put it in writing, I don't care. You do whatever you need to do to get it done. It'd be cool if the bushes survived, but if not, I do not care. So, okay. Very well. So, good stuff. I think the bushes are going to survive. I think. I don't think we broke anything. We just kind of laid it down. The roots were not going straight up. They were already kind of going horizontal, just right above the ground over to where that was. So, should be an interesting pickup. Hopefully it's not as wet as it was today. I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more warmer, and it is supposed to be. So with the sun beating down, hopefully that soaks up a lot of the moisture here. But yeah, very interesting start to the day. I'm probably nervous sweating more than I am actually hot sweaty. But I'm gonna go ahead and go grab my other 10-yard dumpster and get that dropped off, and then I'll be right back with you. Well, if you can believe it, we have, I believe, all actual dumpsters out. That's been, well, all 5 of them. They've been out for some time. We've been really cooking lately. One of the biggest things that has happened recently was this week. I had a contractor over at Caterpillar, the big Caterpillar plant, reached out to me and said, hey, we are looking to do a job and we'll probably need like a 30-yard dumpster. And I said, well, I've got 2 17s, could that work for you? And he said yes. So my 17 and then my buddy's 17 is what we used for this job. However, when we were talking, I was like, hey, you know, just so you know, like, for a whole week, my pricing is so much higher because of my inventory. I have to make more money per dumpster to make this party work. And so he said, I started going through the pricing, and you know, maybe there's a way we could save some money, because I was honestly thinking like there's no way he's gonna go for my price. Like, he would be a fool to go with me over somebody else as far as cost goes, because I really will be more expensive. And so I was kind of going through that, how we can save some money, ultimately save some time and all that. And he kind of stopped me. He was like, listen, I don't care about money. Money is not the problem. The problem is service. Every time we've gone with a bigger company, the company doesn't care, the driver doesn't care. We are a nothing to them. We don't get the service that we need, that we have to have as far as our time constraints are concerned. Like, we have to have top-notch service. So in my experience, we have only gone with, and I only want to work with, smaller companies. Now, I've heard that before. I've heard that and then I get ghosted. I've heard that, and then, well, wishy-washy, I don't know, we'll get back to you. And then it just kind of fizzles out. But this guy literally said, I do not care about price. I will call you tomorrow. We will get things set up. I need to just confirm a few things, what day I want everything dropped. And then we'll go from there. So I basically thought, sure, I'll hear from you. We'll talk tomorrow. That'll be great. We'll talk to you then. Tomorrow came. he called. To my absolute shock, he was like, yeah, ready to roll on Tuesday. Drop everything. Drop the two 17-yard dumpsters. Here's my credit card, ready to roll. And as soon as I heard the credit card, I was like, I wonder if it clears. Like, now that's the question. Like, is it actually gonna clear? We'll see how it goes. He said it was gonna be more of a live loading kind of a situation. He'll call me when he needs me to come pick one up and you know, bring it back to him. When he's done doing that, he'll start on the other one. It is now Thursday, still haven't gotten a call. I'm gonna reach out and call him just to make sure we're for sure good, that he doesn't need me. It's up to him to call me, but I guess I'm gonna reach out anyways. So that's been crazy. That's kind of wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this other 10-yard over to delivery. We're gonna get it rolling. Repeat customer, having his house redone, and ultimately a very good customer, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, get this thing dropped off, and let's see, get her going. All right, so we are dropped off here. Both 10 yards are dropped at these customers. One was the roofer, one was this repeat customer, residential, and the two 17s, they are over at Caterpillar, and then the 15 is at a other residential house for yesterday and today. So I'll be picking up quite a few tomorrow, at least the 3. I'll probably need to be dumping and returning some of the, or at least I'm assuming one of the other 17s, if not both of them. I don't know how quickly they're going with that. So I'm gonna give him a call, or at least a text message. Hey, you need me to come by and you know, swap it out, whatever you need. I'll grab those 17s. But yeah, full day. Very grateful for that. I do know, I have already looked it up, and maybe I've already mentioned it, but for these 10 cubic yard cans, you know, it's been such a long journey getting them operational, and there's still some things I've got to take care of. I need a new cable, a new fair lead, a new tensioner on this winch. I need a tarping system that's better than me just throwing the tarp across and bunging it down. You do what you got to do, okay? But that is ultimately not where I want to end up at, especially like this winter. I'd really like to have something a little bit more concrete, without having concrete in my dumpsters. Figured out for the tarp system, but I've already looked it up, and you know, so far with those 10-yard dumpsters, I've grossed, again, not fuel and, you know, dump fees out of it. I'm only including 1 ton, so it's not, it couldn't be that much. Most dumpster loads that I've had with these 10-yard cans have been probably less than 1 ton. Like, I'm sorry, probably less than a half a ton. So we're talking 1,000, 1,500 pounds, maybe. Or I'm sorry, less than less than 1,000 pounds. Wow, incredible. So you know, pretty solid profit margin with that. And then altogether, you know, it cost me $2,500 to get the rail functional, operational with all that. I believe I have now grossed over $3,000 in what, 3 weeks or something, or 4 weeks. It might be a little bit more now, but just additional to the other dump trailers that I've got, it has paid for that work to be done already, quickly. And it's amazing, just the process. Man, if I had pushed it and done other things, maybe I could have had these running even sooner. You know, I don't know. There's always the what if, what could have been. Wow, I would have been so much better off and had much more money and da-da-da-da. We ultimately need to have a short memory in business when it comes to these kind of fails or unfortunate situations. We've got a neighbor here just kind of staring me down. But you know, having a short memory, I think, is it's critical. You live and you learn. You need to actively keep the pursuit going, to always be leveling up, to be intentionally, you know, charging forward. And so it is what it is. If I had done other things to have cash quicker, I could have had that, you know, done maybe even sooner. But anyways, we're here now and we're rolling, and we're making money, and it's happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully you have a great day today. Stay safe, guys, and God bless.